Hey everybody, it's Brent Harvey with A-Hole Productions, and today, of course, is Throwback Thursday, which is my favorite day of the week because I get to share with you things that influenced me and motivated me on my path to getting to where I am and beyond. And today is an interesting one because it requires a drive-in, which many of you probably don't know what that is anymore. A drive-in was a movie theater that was outside, and you would pay and you'd put your family in the car, you'd take food, you'd pay to get in, you'd drive up. They had all these stands spread out where you'd pull the car next to, and it had a little microphone that you would hook onto, or a speaker, onto your window so you could listen to the movie you're watching. Now the cool thing about that is that they would have 2 or 3 screens, so you could actually watch other movies, you just couldn't hear them. But really the one that influenced me the most, and this is more of a nostalgic thing than anything for a couple different reasons, but I remember my mom took us to see Dick Tracy with Warren Beatty, and that was such a big movie at the time. I mean, you know, they did it up, the promotion and everything, they targeted the audience very well. And we went and I got to see it on the big screen. My mom, who was, you know, single mother, working all the time, she ends up falling asleep. They played Dick Tracy back to back twice. My sisters were in the back. I think they fell asleep at some point. And then I looked over and I saw they were playing Gremlins 2. And, you know, it was one of those, like, Gremlins at the time at my age, I shouldn't have been watching it, but I'd already watched Gremlins 1, and I wanted to see the second one, and we're like, nobody's there. There's maybe a couple other cars there. And I wake my mom up, and I'm like, you know, will you take me out? You know, like, I want to watch that. And she was just so tired. She's like, fine. She drives over there, pulls up next to it, and I get to watch Gremlins 2 all night long. And, you know, it was just so cool because it's really the last, I can't remember ever going to the drive-in after that because they started to become obsolete. But again, it goes back to that whole thing of having that feeling as a kid of watching something on the big screen and just the magic of it, and going from, you know, a great, you know, comic book gangster film like Dick Tracy, where everything's so colorful, and then going over this kind of cheesy, scary movie type thing, which it really wasn't scary for me at the time. But I just remember the excitement of, and kind of like feeling like we're getting away with something because we're getting another movie for free. But, you know, just that feeling of seeing these big icons on the screen, and seeing these the sequel to a film that I wasn't supposed to really be watching and everything, but just being in the car with my mom, my sisters, late at night, and just like being able to sit there and just watch these movies from your car and these beat up old speakers, it's just one of my favorite memories with movies and entertainment, my family and things like that, because, you know, they don't happen that often. So I wish drive-ins were still around, and I know there are a couple, but you know, I hope they make a comeback because they're amazing. But, you know, I loved watching Dick Tracy in that form and fashion in the car because he does a lot of car stuff, so it felt like I was part of the movie. So yeah, I don't know, that was it. What about you? What's an experience you had like that, like at a drive-in movie theater, or something with your family? Like, what is a TV show or a movie that you watched with your family that's left an impact on you? Good or bad, I guess. It could be bad too, but hopefully it's all good ones. So if you have one, leave a comment question below, you know, share it. If my Dick Tracy fans are out there, you know, go ahead, you know, let me know. And I still have the action figure, so boom. In the meantime, just remember that if you want to share this with somebody to inspire them, or, you know, as a memory as well, then pass it along, because we're just trying to connect with the global artistic community and motivate each other. Do great things in the world, inspire more art. So Until next time, Brent Harvey, A-Hole Productions. See ya.